Hello guys, it's 𝗲𝗃𝗃 with another roadmap of the day. I know it's been a while that I didn't make it. I'm so busy with the page, with the teammates at the Just5Team.com, at the forum, so I didn't have a time too much to do the roadmaps, but I will try at least one time per week. I will do that. Okay guys, at the daily time frame, as I mentioned, at the these days, at the vision of the day, do you see, price is just making a base area, and it just kind of saving in energy for this movement, or maybe for the next week. But the thing is, the price is just trying to make a, as you see guys, it's just making a high, lower high, and lower high, and it just making lower low. So I don't know, maybe in the last couple of hours the price closed around this area, and maybe it will be a sign the next week maybe that gonna going down. And always at the daily time frame, it's so much important to detect the supply and demand in the best way. For example, I always detect this area as an important area, and this area as an important area too. Okay, as you see, it just back to this area and then rejected and went up. I will show you why these areas is so much important. Let's go at the H4. At the H4, it's so much clearer, guys. Yeah, we have something like a base area. It just spend time to come in here. It did like a trap. And it just tapped it and went up. I always love to enter in a market when market try to trap other traders. And as you see, it just did like a something like a triangle pattern. And we should know about it, maybe because still there is no high down here. Maybe there's a chance to it gonna go down completely again. But if it make a high down here and then we have a pullback, it will be a sign that it's gonna go up to this area or even to this area. At the H1, it's so much clearer too. We have a breakout, tap to the base area, and then jump up. Let's go to the M15 and simulate today. Let's see what we have. Okay, at M15, I just spot this area. I just wanted to show you to know what was the reason of it. It was the top of this base area, flip zone area, and it was so much strong, and it just tapped it and went down. So let's start the simulation. Okay, as I've told at the morning, I just make like a triangle pattern. In a triangle pattern, it's best to go after the pullback. But I just wanted to give you tips because of it was like a pre-London, pre-Frankfurt, and most of the time we will have like a momentum and volume in the market. Okay, it's good. It's risky, but it's okay that you use the pending orders too, or enter. If I wanted to enter as a buy, it will be above this area. To the origin of movement could be around this area. Yeah. But it's a little bit higher because of this FDR zone, this broken base, and this stop loss is okay. And another one will be we could go to at the live market too. It doesn't matter if you put your stop order or not. You could just do it at the live market, and your target could be same as this amount. Okay, after the breakout could be around this area, as you see. So, but the half of it, more than the 15 pips is enough for us. So let me delete it. The target could be around this area. If I wanted to make it happen for this, will be about this. Okay, so it will be the theory that we could to do at the triangle pattern before and around the Frankfurt Open or London session or New York Open. It's up to you. You could do not use any pending orders, but do it at the live. But as I've told, it's a risky thing. Okay, it's we will start trading at this area. Okay, the candle is like that. there is no sign that it's gonna go up, and there is no clue that it's gonna go down. But if the next candle closes like a bullish candle, it will be a tiny FTR, and after that we could go for a buy. But when it breaks from this low, it means it's a base breakout. Let's see. As we know that, because we know the future of this simulation, it just went down and reached about the target, and at this moment we could close partial. Just let me repeat it. Why I took this position? Because it was around the New York, around the market session opening, like a Frankfurt open, London session, and New York open, and it was like a base, and we know that at those time we will have volume, so we could go for a just immediate breakout because of the momentum, so now we could go for an entry at this area. So when we could go for another sell, guys, let me delete this. If the next candle coming up to this area, we could go, if everything be alright, we could go for a sell to this area or even this area. Let's see what do we have. As you see, the price didn't back to this flip zone area, to this triangle area. Okay, so that plan has been cancelled. We could not go for a FTB and pull back for a sell. The price it completely went down and tapped to this area. We could close our all of our position at this area. So it just, as we know, it just priced now, it just back to the higher time frame zone, and it comes from the daily and the H4, and we know that it's a base and it was a strong base. So what you should to think, guys, you should not think to sell it now. You should just be careful. Why? Because it tapped to the strong zone. You should just wait to see what's gonna be happen. Maybe it be a sign that it's gonna going up completely. But if you wanna go for sell, you should just wait to see can it close around this area, for example, and after keep coming back to this area, you could go for a sell. So for now, we should just wait. We are in the waiting mode. Okay, it just back to this area and respected to this around this zone. It's not just a price, it's a zone. So now there's no clue for entry as a buy and no clue for entry as a sell. Let's see. Okay, and this candle is a doji, but it's a bearish doji, but it's still FTR. Okay, we should know that. So means if we have a breakout from the top and with the momentum, it could be turned to, tell me? Yeah, it could be turned to broken FTR because it break with momentum. So now we should just see what's gonna be happen. It just went up and it break it with the momentum. But if it back down to this area, so now if it back down to this area, it could be a sign that we could go for buy. At least this amount, okay, let's see. Price went up completely and we didn't take any position. It's okay because it's out of our rules. Maybe we could go in for a buy after the breakout of this area, but for now it's out of our rules. It's okay, there is no pressure to enter a position. But now we know that the price is just back to this area as a fake out, and we have a broken FTR2 at this area, right? So this area, whole of this area will be so much important for us. Okay, so if it price back to this area, we could think to buy. But why? Because it will be a fake out and it will be back to the broken FTR, right? It's okay? Okay. So now the price is just backing down, rejected from the triangle, the base area that we know that it's gonna go down. You could go for a sell to this area, but it will be a quick scale. How much pips will be? I don't know, about the 5 pips means your stop loss should be about 3, 4. It's not logical, but if you're a high frequency trading, yeah, you could use all of the movement in a market. Okay, the price is back now and tap it. And because the price is just close above the this zone and the fake out area. Now we could go for a buy as a risky trade. Stop loss would be around this area, okay, around this candle, because if it back down, it means if it break from this low, it means okay, it's gonna going down. Okay, there is no doubt about it. It will be back down completely. And the first target could be around this area. The second target could be around about this area, yeah, about this area. So for now we will just consider this as a target. Let's see what's gonna be happen. The price is just back up, and it just back up from the FTR zone and the fake out. And now if you wanted to enter as a logical trade, logical position and the safe fund, okay, now you could enter the market now because it's just rejected from the zone. So next candle you could enter the market. Stop loss will be here. The target will be around this area. Risk ratio is okay. So now we will enter the market. Okay, just back to the drop down, but it's rejected from this area again as a fresh demand. Okay, it just went up. It kind of reach our target. So now it could be reach our target. So because we have a two position, I will increase it to this area. We could free our position. And when it reach our same pips as our stop loss, we could go for a safe, make a safe our second position too, risk free our position too. Okay, it just went up and it could be reached to this area, so it means we could risk free our the second trade too. Let me delete it, it's not good for now. Okay, so now it kind of reached to this area. As I mentioned, you know why did it take this area? Because it was at top of this base and it just rejected from this area. It showed me it's a strong area. So the target, if it was around this area, it could be called as a trade and it hit the target. So now if we could delete this, it reached our target. We did like a 2 or 3 trades, and for now, let's see what do we have. The price is rejected, and again it just closed about this premium price important area. So again it just turned it to the broken base, right? As a tips, because it just closed and break it with the momentum. Now we could go for a buy at the retracement when it just back to this area. About this area will be safe, because if it back down to this area, break from this opening of this candle, it means it's gonna go down. The target could be around this area as a broken FDR, maybe this area. Maybe we could go for a further position as a big feeling. Okay, it's good. If we see momentum, we could add the position to be open. Okay, so now let's see what's gonna be happening. The entry could be a couple of pips above to be more secure. Okay, now the price is just back down and did not give us any chance to enter the market. It just rejected from this long wick. I didn't see that. It's okay. Okay, let's see. Maybe it just didn't. Okay, I hope. It's a good thing that we are back to the trade. It just back to this area and tap to this area, and we are in the trade. But you know guys, why it just rejected from this area? Because of this long wick. Okay, it was so easy, I didn't saw it. It's okay. So we are in the position now. If we turn to the tiny FTR, it's a sign that it's gonna go up. Oh, it just back to this area but rejected again. It's a good sign for me. If I wanted to, if I was at the live trade and wanna trade this, I could add position now again, because when I saw most of the time, when I saw two rejected candle with the long wick, it showed me the next candles it's gonna go up or down, depending on the situation. Okay, as I've told you, see guys, two rejected buy wicks, it just jumped up completely. How many pips it went up? 12. It's enough. You know, when it just went up, we could secure our position, but because we are simulating, You just should wait to see what's gonna be happen again, guys. Do you see 2 rejected? It should be a reversal candle, reversal color candle, but we have a two candle that rejected by VIX it to each side. Okay, so next candle will be a momentum candle and it will show us a reversal. So for now, what you should see, maybe it's gonna hit our stop loss. Okay, it just back down, make a double bottom in the lower time frame, and now it's gonna go up, I think. Okay, it completely went up and it reached our target. How? It just make a double bottom at our flip zone, at our support, and now it's gonna go it went up after the making a double bottom. Okay, so it was so much easy. We should just wait to see it happen. If we missed it, it's okay. Do not be worried, do not be angry, do not do anything. Okay, so now it just went up. It's just making high down here, but it's a strong area as a base. I think it will be enough for day, you know, it's after the New York Open. So now it's gonna go down, up maybe. So it will be the vision of the day of today. I wish these tips, this trading style helps you. I believe if you just see the market, you know, I don't say just see the market in the same way as I mean. Just check out the market daily. Just make your eyes be familiar with the setup, with the candle movement, and ask yourself why this price is rejected, went down, why we have a double bottom in here, why we price rejected from this area. I think everything will be all right, and you will be a pro trader soon. Do not give up if you have a faith in your trading, in your life, in this way. God bless you all. Do not forget to subscribe and like. It will help me and give me motivation to come back to the YouTube. And that's it. God bless you all. Bye.